Ah, man alive. I When they made this and they recorded it and they listened back to the mixes, they must have thought they've made the album of the decade. It is just, it's flawless, absolutely flawless, and so impactful and powerful and brilliant in every single way. I cannot pick fault with anything on here. I don't ever judge albums generally, but if I did, and I'm gonna, this would be a solid 10 out of 10. I cannot praise this enough. What a wall of sound! What a journey! What an incredible amalgamation of influences and styles and creativity. There's not any sort of generic playing on here at all. You can't accuse this of riding on the coattails of a sort of a classic rock sort of sound, or a sort of a harking back to the golden age of prog sort of sound, or any number of other things. It's taken little snippets of this and that and something else and unexpected things, because I guess that's what the three members of the bands were listening to in their own private lives. What inspired and influenced them. So you have things as disparate as Tool and Sonic Youth and Soundgarden and Queens of the Stone Age and Elbow and Radiohead and Black Sabbath, sort of converging together to make this almighty, beautiful explosion of colour and sound and artistry. I mean, I might be over egging this first for you guys, but for me, this has just absolutely blown me away. I said yesterday, how come it's taken this long, nearly 7 years of having my channel, for anyone to recommend this band to me, unless I've missed it somewhere along the way, but somebody might have done. But oh man, Werner, this music is absolutely a gift. I was so yesterday. I mean, I was obviously heard the first side of it, the first half of it, and on the strength of your reactions, I have actually bought the Octopus, which is sort of winging its way here now. I'm very hopeful that that will be have the same sort of impact on me as this has done. Um, there's a lot of albums they've done. There's a lot of stuff, so there's a lot to get through, and I'm not scared. I'm not worried about that at all. In fact, it's going to be. It might actually push everything aside. No, I'm not going to do that. I will do it in time. But oh my god, I love the subtlety and the sort of the use of dynamics on some of these old movies at the towards the end of the first part, and then One Great Summer, UFOs. It's had this sort of real sort of ethereal, Radioheady, elbowy, but mixed in maybe sort of like Mogwai stuff. And it's just oh, and I mean, I'm picking those out just for that little bit, but all of the tracks on here, every single one, without exception, was A grade, absolutely on fire. I say this quite often. Why have not more people heard of a band or an album? But in this case, it is absolutely criminal that this is not held in similar regards to, say, am I going to go OK Computer? I'm not quite sure I will, but you know, this has got to be one of the greatest albums of the early 2000s. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. How was it received at the time? Let's see if we can find some reviews. Well, I'll read what it says on Wikipedia about them, first of all. Amplifier are an English rock band originating from Manchester. The band has released 6 albums and 4 EPs since its inception in 1999. Here we go. The music has been described as Soundgarden, Tool, Black Sabbath, Ocean Size, and Pink Floyd, taking copious amounts of mind-altering substances and venturing on a trip through time and space to another dimension and back again. I wonder who quoted that. The music is characterized by guitarist Sel Balamir's effects pedals. I absolutely agree. Matt Brobin's complex drumming, extended heavy sections, atmospheric compositions, and philosophical lyrics. The genres that they operate in are progressive rock, space rock, psychedelic rock, alternative rock. I'm guessing they're now on K-Scope, but that wasn't always the case. So they're a duo now. There's only 2 of them in the band, Sel Balamir and Matt Brobin. Here we go. So Amplifier itself, let's see. Amplifier is the debut album from Manchester alternative rock band Amplifier. Oh man, yeah, look at the reviews on here. The Fly, 5-star. Kerrang, 5-star. Metal Hammer, 9 out of 10. NME, 9 out of 10. Q, bloody Q. Rock Sound, 9 out of 10. Critical reception of the album was generally positive, with comments such as, this is from Kerrang, a British rock scene altering record. Enjoy it in all its infinite glory. Then NME, New Musical Express, they tend to sort of favour indie, Britpop type stuff. No other record this year will have the audacity to field such lofty ambitions, let alone have the skills to fulfill them. Oh, absolutely fabulous. The reviews are: Amplifier is what you get when you mix haunting vocals, brilliant melodies, a lot of noise and effects, and great rhythm together. And surprisingly, it works. Why is that surprising? This album is really one of a kind. The music is built up in layers, and each time I listen to it, I recognise different things that I previously didn't hear. Right, no, I don't want to sort of trawl through that. That is the album of the year, listen of the year so far, absolutely without question. Werner, thank you so much. That has just blew me away. Love it. Right, I shall see you all on the next video, whenever and whatever that is. Hopefully it's more Amplifier update. Until then, this is Jim, over and out.